Good evening, everyone. How are you? I hope audio and video is okay. Should we start, guys? Hi, everyone. Good evening. All good? Should we start? Perfect. Good evening, Manish. Good evening, Kankana. All good? Should we start, guys? Good evening, Anjali. Everyone. Evening. Quickly confirm, guys, if audio is okay, video is okay. I'll start then. Yes, we have it in English. If you want it to be in Hindi, any questions to be answered in Hindi, I'll answer that one in Hindi only. Okay, Meera. So, I can see some people who have done the class. Okay, how many of you have done the previous classes? Maybe the recordings, maybe the live lectures. How many of you have done the previous classes, previous lectures? Sure, no problem. Meera. No. How many have done it? Only those people. I can see many people who have done it. Okay. If you have done the classes, guys, I would suggest you not waste your time in doing the live classes. If you are joined the batch because you want to do the new updates, then don't do it. For the updates, I'll keep the amendment session. For the updates, I will keep the amendment session in mid of July. So if you have already done the classes or if you have already done the recordings, don't waste your time. Focus on mainly on the practice side of it, guys, because honestly, it is going to be a waste of it. Uh, no, we don't have any revision session, but if you want, you can ask your counselor for that. Okay. So I'll keep the amendment session. If you have done the classes, don't waste your time because pretty much, no, it's okay, Anjali. I'm not talking to you only. I'm just saying for the other people. Don't waste your time because I will go as per anyone who has never done the classes. So I'll go very, very basic. Okay. So don't waste your time. Rather, save your time and start doing the practice sessions. Any question before I start? Anyone? Any other question? No, no question. All good. Few suggestion, guys. Few suggestions. It's an online class, guys. So don't do it, but like typical online classes by watching on the bed, lying down on the bed, you're watching on the mobile. Please focus on the classes. Please do the classes properly by sitting on the chair, table. If you can study on the laptop, this is the best thing you can do it. Plug in the earphone so that you cannot hear the noise around you. Sit with a register, sit with a pen, paper, calculator, so that you will find much better value of the classes. I will keep asking you to keep taking the screenshot in between also. Whatever I'm teaching, you want to take the screenshot of that, you can take that also. So please do that. Only then you will find much better value of the classes. Otherwise, it is just going to be the YouTube video only. Then you will not find much value. And again, you will have to do the again batch, then again batch. You will keep doing just the classes only. So I would suggest please sit properly on the chair and table, do the classes properly. If you have any doubt, stop me then and there, right? Don't wait that I will finish the entire topic, then you will ask me, stop me then and there. Otherwise, it is going to waste everyone's time. Anything not clear, ask me then and there, stop me then and there itself, guys. Okay. Uh, Another point is how we are going to communicate. We are going to communicate via chat. So if I'm posing any question towards you, please be responsive on that question because that's my only way of knowing that you are getting what I'm saying it or not. So please be responsive to my question, what I'm asking, please respond to that. Only then I understand that whatever I'm trying to tell you, you're getting that point also. Okay, guys, let's have more engagement in the class so that you'll understand it better. Okay, can we have a better engagement? Yes, no? No? Everyone, let's have a better engagement. Any question, ask me, okay? Sir, when the window slots get open on 1st of September, Peter? Outside US, it will start from 1st of September. In US, the testing has started from today only. Okay, should we move? Okay. We will talk about EA Part 1, guys. EA Part 1 is going to be all about the individual taxation, guys. Individual taxation. So as an individual like you, I, how we are going to have the taxation, right? So here we will discuss variety of the income types, salary income, capital gains, dividend income, all the types of the incomes we are going to discuss. Generally, as an individual, what kind of deductions you get, we'll talk about this. So all of it is something we are going to talk about in this itself. Okay. In this, what we are going to discuss, we are talking about taxation. What are the types of the taxation, guys? What are the types of the taxations? Everyone? What are the types of the taxation? I just asked you, be more engaged. No one's telling. What are the types of the taxation, guys? Direct, indirect is this. I'm talking about what are the categories. Give me the examples of the taxation. Give me the examples of the taxation. Capital gains tax, good, Anjali. What else? Income tax. What else? House property taxes. Okay. No. Again, that the direction. No, you're telling me the heads, Anjali. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about income tax, service tax, GST, very nice. Sales tax, good. VAT, excise duty, very nice. Correct. Municipal taxes, absolutely. What we are going to discuss here, guys, we are going to talk about income tax. In US, guys, we are having three kinds of income tax. We are having federal income tax, the way we are having center in India, federal income tax. Then we are having state income tax. US is having 50 states. All the states are having their own income tax. Not all the states have it. Almost 42 states have their state income tax. Few states do not have the income tax also. Lastly, we are having local income tax. For example, city, for example, county. Not all the cities have it. Some cities have it. For example, New York has it. So three types of income tax: federal, state, local. Do we have everything in our course? No. In our course, we'll be having federal income tax. So I'll be discussing federal income tax with you guys. Is that okay? Other than the federal income tax, I will be discussing with you social security taxes. We will be discussing Medicare taxes. We'll discuss gift tax. We'll discuss state tax, all of it. So these are the few additional taxes other than the income tax we'll discuss now. So don't worry. All the information, we will capture all the information in almost 30, 35 classes. Don't worry about this. Okay. In India, how many types of return do you file, guys? No, these are the separate. This is not the federal income tax. In India, we file the various returns. No? You file the returns basing on your income. It is state taxation. We file the various income tax return based on your income. So if you're individual, you file a separate return. If you're HUF, you file the different return. But in US, guys, which return do you file, guys? In return, everyone. In return, every individual file Form 1040. Do we need to remember it? Yes. Automatically in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you will remember it. As an individual, you file 1041. Everyone. So that means if I'm having salary income, still I'll do that? Yes. If I'm having rental income, still I'll do it? Yes. Everyone in US filed 1040. Is that point clear, guys? Everyone? Any question? In US, we don't have any concept the way you were telling me the income, salary, house property, capital gains, other sources, PGBP. We don't have any head concept. Okay. All the incomes are going to be called as gross income. So here, when I'm saying gross income, I will include all the income items. Is that point clear? What I'm saying, guys? What I'll do, guys, here, I'll just, okay, question, Sheena. Do you have a question, Sheena? Okay, I'll discuss. This is how the 1040 looks like, guys. So I'll quickly make a condensed version on the of the 1040, guys, so that we'll know what we are going to cover going forward. Gross income. In the gross income, we are going to cover all the income. No, all the gross income is known, all the income item without deduction is known as gross income. Okay? From this, we are going to reduce few deductions. Then it is going to be taxable income, not the total income. Okay. From this, we are going to reduce adjustments, guys. From gross income, we are going to reduce adjustments. What is adjustments? Adjustments are the few deductions which are eligible. You are eligible for getting the deductions for that, right? So here, deduction can be if you are taking the student loan. Deduction can be if you are taking the if you are depositing some money for your health. Like this, there are various deductions. Basically, these are the simple expenditure you are going to claim on your income tax return. The way it works in India, you claim 80C, 80D. Similarly, we are going to get these deductions also. Those are called adjustment. What comes under the adjustment? All of it I'll talk about this. Huh? Yes, Sheena. So from the gross income, we are going to reduce the adjustment, and that's when we will arrive at AGI. What is AGI? AGI is called adjusted gross income. Adjusted gross income. Then from this, I can reduce standard deduction or itemized deduction. Then from this, we reduce standard deduction or itemized deduction. Which one will you reduce, guys? Whichever is higher, whichever is lower. We will reduce whichever is higher. Higher because we are obviously talking about the deductions. Higher the deduction means lower the taxable income. Absolutely. We will deduct whichever is higher. Is that okay? What is standard deduction? What comes under the standard deduction? What comes under the itemized deduction? All of it I'll cover it, guys, later. I'm just discussing the format, that's all. From this, I'm going to reduce QBI deduction. QBI is what? QBI is qualified business income. So if you are running a business, maybe you will get some additional deduction in that case. That is what is known as QBI deduction. And then finally, whatever comes is going to be your taxable income. Is this clear, guys? You take a screenshot of this. On this, we are going to levy the taxes. On this, we are going to levy the taxes. Clear? QBI is qualified business income, Anjali. If you are running a business, you will get some additional deduction. How much? I'll talk about this. I'm just all of it, everything, whatever I've explained, Anjali, I'll take almost 30 lectures to discuss that. I'm just giving you just the overview right now. Clear? Very clear? No. In India, what do you have? In India, what do you have? Do you have a progressive income tax? Do you have a flat income tax? Do you have a regressive income tax? What do you have? You have progressive income tax. What do you mean by progressive income tax? Is the meaning of progressive. Correct. Higher the income, correct. Higher is going to be the income. Higher is going to be the taxes. Absolutely. Why so? Why is that so? Yeah, because we don't want to unnecessarily penalize the poor, right? If it is regressive, it is reverse, then you are in a way penalizing the poor. So obviously, we don't want to do that. Is there any tax in US which is, let's say, flat? That means doesn't matter who are you, rich, poor, everyone pays the same. Is there any tax in India which is flat? Social security taxes is in India, Lokesh? Capital gain, yes, GST is very good example of course. No matter, even Mukesh Ambani goes and buy a biscuit, same GST. Mukesh Ambani's house help goes and buy the biscuit, same GST. So GST is a flat. It's not like the more you are earning, you will pay more GST. Not like that. Correct. In US, there are, this is also we are having, in US also we are having progressive taxation laws. Progressive taxation. I'll quickly show you the slide. Is it visible, guys? So if you see here, as your income is increasing, guys, just see this. Forget the rest of it. As your income is increasing, your tax percentage is also increasing. 10%, 12%, 22%, all of it is increasing. Okay. So same funda in US also. It's a progressive taxation. Here in US, we are having two slabs, guys. Okay. In US, we are having two slabs. First is my ordinary slab, which is 10 to 37%, which is visible in front of you. Second slab is the preferential slab, which is 0 to 22%. Why? Because normal income would be taxed at 10 to 37%. Your salary, wages, interest income, rental income, everything is going to be taxed at 10 to 37%. Other than that, my long-term capital gains, if I'm selling the asset, if I'm selling stocks, and on that, if I'm having a long-term gain, we are going to tax at 0 to 20. Is that the same thing in India also, guys? Do we have the similar thing in India? Yes. In India also, you are having the similar thing. That normal income you tax 5 to 30, 35% with surcharge. But if you are having, let's say, your LTCG on shares, if I talk about, then you pay tax on 12.5%. There's a different preferential treatment you give. So same thing here also. Are we good? Any question till now, guys? Just to any doubt, guys? कोई भी question है, please पूछिए, feel free. So less people are giving the answer. Any doubt, ask me, guys. If language is not clear, let me know. The purpose of the preferential tax slab is to give the benefit to the people so that more and more people are going to invest. We want to pass on that benefit to the people so that more and more people will invest. That's the reason there was a time in India where there was a golden period in India when there was no LTCG on the shares. But Arun Jaitley has introduced that on 31st July 2018, 31st January 2020. That was the whole idea which Manmohan Singh has introduced, that no tax on the shares in that case, that more and more people will participate in the stock market. ठीक है चलो मैं guys, is that okay? Any question? Please feel free to ask any question till now, guys. No, no question. Lottery income applicable 10 to 37%. No, regular income. Regular income 10 to 37%. Yeah. It's not like the way it works in India, where you are taxing at flat 30%. Okay. I'll start main topic. I was just warming up with a question. I was just warming up with this. You mean to say preferential income for the preferential slab? Preferential slab you're talking about, Mukesh? Only on the LTC. Only on the LTC, not a trustee slab. I'll start a topic which is called filing status and dependency rules. Very, very important. This is basically the core of the entire individual taxation. Yeah. Filing status and the dependency rules. I'll take time for doing that. Do you have any questions, Sheena? Clear? Sheena, do you have any question? Oh. What is filing status? In US, guys, we are having 5 filing status. Okay, we are having 5 filing status. Single, married filing jointly, head of the household, married filing separately, widow, widower, qualifying, widow, widower. So each individual, हम US की बात कर रहे हैं अंजलि, we are not talking about Indian taxation, we are talking about US only. Now I'll not, wherever there is a comparison, I'll tell you, I'll not otherwise give you the reference of India. Okay. In US only, there are 5 filing status. As an individual, you file, whenever you filing the return, there are 5 filing status, guys. Is it mandatory for you to choose it? Yes, it's mandatory for you to choose out of the 5 in that case. Can I fill 2? Can I be single also? Can I be married filing jointly also? Can I be married filing jointly also, single also? No, obviously I'll choose either of them. If you look 1040, guys, show you quickly. When you say family, Srinath, what do you mean by family? Husband and wife? So here, when yes, you can do it. Filing status. I have a choice. I can file it as a single. I can file as a married filing jointly. I can file married filing separately. I can choose head of the household. I can file qualifying surviving spouse. So this is qualifying surviving spouse. So out of all the 5, I can pick anyone. Is that clear, guys, what I'm saying? How does it matter? How does it matter which one we are choosing, guys? What we are filing in that case? It matters, guys. Different filing status have their own advantages and disadvantages. Different filing status is having different advantages or disadvantages. So these are the 5 filing status. Are we supposed to remember it? Automatically yaad ho jayega by the time we are being done. So single, very easy. Then it is married filing jointly. No problem in that case. Married filing jointly, what do we call? We call it joint return also. Joint return. Then we are having married filing separately. Then it is head of the household. And lastly, it is surviving spouse with dependent child. We also call it qualifying widow or widower. surviving spouse with child or widow means? Do you have a question? क्या क्वेश्चन है क्लियरली लिखो आप. नहीं, surviving spouse means when the spouse has died. When the spouse has died, divorce is not the reason for that. When someone has died, we are talking about. ठीक है. How does it matter whether you which filing status is there? Because different filing status have their own advantages and this. So if you see here, guys, single different filing status are having the different slabs. Can you see that? Different filing status have a different slabs in that case, which is most beneficial, guys. Which one looks most beneficial to you? Married filing jointly is generally the most beneficial. See this now. Which one looks most beneficial? Again, married filing jointly is more beneficial. Are we supposed to remember the slab? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In fact, in the enrolled agent exam, hardly any values you have to remember. Whatever you need to remember, I'll keep telling you, but you don't need to remember these slabs. You can ignore the slabs. Similarly, standard deduction. Remember, I told you about the standard deduction? Same standard deduction is separate for different people. So simple point is different people will get the different advantage. That is why the filing status is super important. Are we good? Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? Yes, no, maybe. Is it possible for the people to switch? That means, is this possible that someone is filing in the year 2022 as single, but in the year 2023, that person is filing married filing jointly? Possible. Is it possible that next year the person is filing as a single again? Possible. As things are changing in your life, you can change your filing status. Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? Few pointers. In India, we typically call the person as assessee. Okay? But in US, we call the person as TP. TP is not time pass. TP is taxpayer, guys. Okay, so I will not use the word assessee anymore. I'll use the word taxpayer. In India, typically we follow the concept of assessment year and previous year, which is changed by this new tax regime. But in US, we don't follow the concept of assessment year, previous year. We follow the concept of simply tax year, guys. Most of the people in US, they follow calendar year. Calendar year means January to December months. It is very much possible that 1 year the person was single. 1 year the person is single, and then the person got married. The person is switching the return. Person may file as married filing jointly. Very much possible, guys. You can do that. Clear? Are we good? (2021, 2022, 2023). The person was single, so person has filed single. Here the person got married. What return this guy is going to file? Married filing jointly. You can also file married filing separately. It is absolutely your wish. Are we good? Point here, guys. Let's say here they got divorced, guys. What return will you file next year? Single, married filing separately. Married filing separately. No. What is the full form? Married filing separate. Since they got separate, since they are not married, they can't file this. For filing married filing separately, they have to be married, guys. They are not married, they are divorced. They are divorced, so they can't file married filing separately. After divorce, you can't file married filing separately. Is that okay, guys, what I'm saying? Everyone? Let's say for the whole year, they are married, they got married on 1st January 2025. And on 15th of December 2025, they got divorced. What status will you give in 2025? What status will you give? Everyone, rest of the people sleeping. Sweetie, Akash, Soham, everyone. Someone's name is coming as Agrawal. Please change your name to full name. अपने name guys, please full name save किया कीजिए, otherwise team will put you into waiting room. क्लास मिस हो जाएगी आपकी. But they are married for 11 and a half months. They are married for 11 and a half months. Doesn't matter. They are married for 11 and a half months, guys. So majority of the year are they married? No, guys. So should be they not file married filing jointly? No. Status we look year end. Status we look year end. At year end, what are they? They are not married. Since they are not married, the status is going to be single. Is that okay, guys? I'm just writing for this. Marital status, whether the person is single or married, to be checked at the end of the year. Couple is married for last 20 years. They got divorced on 30th December 2025. What status is available on 2025? Even if they were married for 20 years, even if they are married for 20 years, even if they are married for 20 years, doesn't matter. Year end, what is the status? We are going to look at. Are we good? People who are doing class for the first time, please, I can't read your mind. I don't have that superpower to read your mind. Question, please ask. Anything not clear? Today's session is going to be slightly easy, but tomorrow onwards, it will start getting complicated. Doubt, so please ask now. Okay, let's say taxpayer and B, they go for a New Year's party. On 31st of December, let's say they decide 11:58, they plan to get married again. On hypothetically, courts are also open. So on 11:58, they got married. What status would you get? Still married, Anjali? Even if they got married 2 minutes before? Yes. Even if they got married 2 minutes before, are they married? Yes, they are married. So that's why the status can be married filing jointly, married filing separately. Are we good? Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? Can he or he, that means same gender, or she, Can they file marriage filing jointly? That means same gender. Yes. As far as their marriage is legal, as far as their marriage is legal, they can file as marriage filing jointly. It doesn't matter in that. Point clear? Can boyfriend and girlfriend who are into living, can they file marriage filing jointly? Can they file marriage filing separately? Is that okay? Guys, clear? No, separately meaning, Srinath, because they are not married, no? They are not married, so they can't file married filing separately. For filing married filing separately, also, you should be married, Srinath. Clear? Individual name, there is no return call individual, sweetie. This is going to be single. Okay, point clear, proper clear, Rishi clear, Konkona clear. Guys, anyone who's new, don't get overwhelmed by this that other people are getting it. I'm not getting it. Please ask question. I cannot read this. Why so meaning what, Anjali? Konkona question do you have? You mean to say how they will file? You mean to say they'll file marriage filing jointly? Is that what you're saying? Why so for what? Sure. Anjali, why so for what? Why there's a married and single form? I'm not sure what is your question, Anjali. I'm saying if they are boyfriend and girlfriend, Konkana, if they are boyfriend and girlfriend, they are into live-in relationship. They can't file married filing jointly or married filing separately because they are not married. Since they are not married, the only option is they will file as a single. That's all what I'm saying. Clear, Anjali? Konkana, clear? Husband and wife, they can file marriage filing jointly. Husband and wife, can they file marriage filing jointly? Yes. What would be possible reason filing divorce? We'll talk about that before. You will see a lot of claim filing. Husband is not working. Wife is working. Wife is earning $100,000. Husband is not earning any. Can they file marriage filing jointly? Even if one person is earning, another person is not earning. Yes, you can still. Their tax liability is $10,000. Who will pay the tax on this? Who will pay the tax? Wife, because she's earning. Anyone can means Ayush, then no one will pay. Anyone can, then no one will pay. See, they are jointly and severally liable. What do you mean by that? That means IRS. In this case, IRS. What is IRS? I'm coming to that, Anjali. Anjali, what I'm doing, उसको कर ले पहले. I'll take all the other questions. You're just, we are going a little out of the project. Lokesh, can I teach the class or you will take over? Let others answer, no? Internal Revenue Service. Internal Revenue Service. It is the tax authority of US, guys. ये बात clear है? The way we are having in India CBDT. Similarly, US is having the IRS. 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 They can ask wife also the full money. They can ask husband is also the full money. That means IRS is not under the obligation that if IRS goes to husband, husband say, I'm not earning, why are you asking money from me? Go and ask my wife. No. IRS will not do this ping pong. This is your problem. This is your family problem. You give us money in that case. Is that point clear what I'm saying? Everyone? Point clear, Jyoti, point clear. Why the basis of return filing is the status of relationship. Because we are taxing the family income. IRS is giving this benefit to you that you can file the family as a family, you can file it. So here also, as a joint return you are filing, government is giving the benefit to you that as a family, if you file the income, then you will pay the no taxes. That's why it is. Obviously, we have already seen the benefit of Anjali. I've discussed that what are the benefits we are having in this service. Is that clear? Srinath, point clear? If let's say that tax liability is $10,000, so both are jointly and severally liable. Later on, IRS charges the penalty on them. IRS charges the interest on them. Who will pay the interest on penalty? Let's say interest and penalty is coming $2,000. Who will pay that? Again, the same funda. Both are jointly and severally liable. Is that okay, guys? They have filed married filing jointly in the year 2024. When they have filed married filing jointly in 2024, the tax liability is $10,000. They have not paid any amount. 2025, they have again not paid any amount. And they got divorced here also. Later on, 2026, IRS says, boss, now you have to pay the $10,000 also, which is this. And on that, you have to pay the penalty also of $2,000. Scenario clear? Yes, no, maybe. Now, who will pay this penalty, guys? Who will pay this penalty? But they are not married. They are not married, guys. They are not married. If you are not married, doesn't matter. That's your personal family issues in that, right? It pertains to the period when you were married. So still, both of them are going to be liable jointly and separately. Is this point clear, guys? What I'm saying? Whenever you are filing as a married couple, guys, whenever you are filing as a married couple, your tax year should be same. What do you mean by that? That means it can't happen that the wife is following calendar year and husband is following any other financial year, fiscal year. No. Both has to follow the same period, guys. Is that point clear what I'm saying? But can they have a different accounting method? This is possible. That means possible that wife is following cash basis of accounting. Husband is following accrual basis of accounting. Difference of accounting is possible. Why for what? For calendar year. There would be a gap, no? There would be a gap of the year in this case. If we are having the annual income, there would be overlapping in that case. That's why we want to have in the alignment. Clear? Guys, point clear, everyone? Should we move? how many types of the financial years in US? There's no type of this, Jyoti. Um, Most of the people file calendar year, but is it possible for me to follow any other period also? I can do that if I'm having a business reason for doing that. For example, uh, Walmart does it. Okay? Walmart follows February to January, 1st of February to 31st of January, because they want to capture their winter sale. So if I have a business reason for doing so, I can follow any other period in that case. Generally not. Generally not. Simple. Individuals don't follow it. Clear, Jyoti? Husband and wife. When the divorce happens, guys, it's not like divorce is not something you will get immediately in 10 minutes. It's not available on Zapto. My Ayush question is wife and husband. Husband is not filing married filing jointly, right? Wife will file married filing separately. Husband will file married filing separately. Ayush. Single you can't do. Yes, Lukesh. Normally, guys, whenever anyone goes for the divorce, court gives that the person time. So, ऐसा नहीं है ना, you have gone, someone has gone for a divorce on 23rd of December or 24th, someone got the divorce. Generally, it takes time. Court will say it's too early. You go back and take time, take 6 months, decide. And after 6 months, still you are not able to live with each other, then come back. So typically, they give some kind of a reconciliation period. Like. Point clear what I'm saying? So let's say, guys, both of them, husband and wife, both of them has gone on 20th of December to the court for the divorce. Court told them that come after 6 months. I'm just taking different date. 1st December. Court told them that come after 6 months. 6 months means for 31st of May 2026. 2024. But in between, a very important date is coming. What is that date? 31st of December. 31st of December. Are they married or are they divorced on 31st of December, guys? No. So can they file married filing jointly? They can file married filing jointly even if they are filing for a divorce. Even if they are filed for the divorce. You can do that. Absolutely no problem. You can file married filing jointly. You can file married filing separately. Either, whatever you like. Guys, clear? So in between, when the divorce is not final, we typically call it interim period, guys. We call it interim period. We call it provisional period. We call it temporary period. Typically call it interlocutory period. In this period, divorce is not final, so you can file married filing jointly or married filing separately also. But once the divorce got final, then you cannot file either of them. Is this clear, guys, what I'm saying? Something you might have seen, Lokesh, just now you were asking me that question, no? That why will they file the married filing separately? Remember that the same question, no, Lokesh? Husband is not working, wife is working, and the tax liability is 10,000. So in this scenario, who would not like to file married filing jointly? Listen my question, guys. My question is, tax liability is $10,000. Husband is not working, wife is working. In this case, who would not like to file married filing jointly? Husband would not. Husband, Ashika. Because husband would be liable for this, na? Husband would be unnecessarily liable for that. That's why husband will not be liable, would like to file. Point clear, Lokesh? So husband will like to file married filing separately. Clear, Lokesh? Sure. I'm saying in this case, Manish, that generally divorce does not happen automatically. ना normally आपकी window होती है कि 5-6 महीने तक the court has given the time. Which point कौन करना? Which point? ये ये interlocutory period. अच्छा, I'll go back. तो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग मनीष इन दिस केस नॉर्मली आपको 5-6 महीने तक का टाइम दिया है कोर्ट ने। तो इस 5-6 महीने के कोर्स के बीच में your divorce is not final. Someone's divorce is not finalized. So since the divorce is not final in that case, and let's say your year end date come, then you can file marriage filing jointly and separately in that case because the divorce is not final. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying here in this case, Pulkana, that husband is not working, wife is working. So if they file married filing jointly, Pulkana, then the tax liability is 10,000. It is exactly the same question which I have done it earlier, Pulkana. Remember? So what I'm saying in this case, who would not like to file married filing jointly? Who would not like? Husband or wife? कौन नहीं file करना चाहेगा? कौन कौन? Husband, why कौन करना wife? Why husband? Wife Srinath, wife कौन करना? Sorry, why wife Srinath? Why husband कौन करना? Tell me your wives Srinath कौन करना? Husband is nil, then he is not liable to take the standard deduction in jointly. They can get standard. He is not liable. Liable क्यों होगा स्वीटी? I'll take that. नहीं. Whoever is earning कौन करना? That person is going to pay the taxes. Whoever earns, that person pays the taxes. नहीं होगा. Guys, is that the case? Whoever earns, that person pays the taxes. नहीं, आप कहाँ हो? Where are you? Guys, everyone, किसी को clear नहीं है? Is that the case? Whoever earns, that person pays the taxes. नहीं, आपने मिस कर दिया फोन करना. बहुत देर हमने डिस्कशन किया इस बारे में. ये नहीं सुना आपने? पेनल्टी अगर चार्ज हो रहा है देन वी गोइंग टू डू इट. कौन करना? देन आई डिस्कस दिस पोर्शन आल्सो. हैव नॉट हर्ड दिस? कौन करना? IRS can take the jointly and separately liable also. So same thing, दोनों liable ना. Why wife is liable only? Same question I have done ना. That husband is not earning, wife is earning. तो both are liable. तो husband के ऊपर तो फालतू की जिम्मेदारी आ गई ना. He is not earning and he will end up paying the taxes. Why would he do it? He will not like to do it. No? Clear? What I'm saying? Have a look at this. Block, sir. Block means husband is nil, so he's not liable to take the deduction. They can get the standard deduction. Question is समझ आया स्वीटी मुझे आपको. You are saying husband and wife. Wife is not working. Husband is working. Now, what is your question? Husband income is nil, then he's not liable to. Why will you take the standard deduction? अब जब आपकी इनकम ही नहीं है तो स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन लेके क्या करोगे आप? स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन तो डिडक्शन है ना. तो you are not liable to take the standard deduction. It is the good thing for you. Why you are liable for the standard deduction? पूछे क्वेश्चन पूछे दोबारा से स्वीटी. आपको क्वेश्चन है. If they are filing married filing jointly, if they are filing married filing jointly, you will take the standard deduction. Both together will take it. But if they are filing separately, If they are filing separately, they will get their own standard deduction. Husband will take his own, wife will take his own, will take her own. Not necessarily, Srinath. It can be the cases now that he is earning any rental income, he is earning any kind of a dividend income. You can take it then. Clear? Sweetie, question, question if you have. Ali. How many filing status do we have, guys? Guys, any question till now? People, anyone, any question? Please feel free to ask anything not clear till now. If husband is not earning, then no required return filing. But wife is earning, na? But wife is earning, she's supposed to file. No? Husband, wife. Husband is not working, wife is earning. So if husband is not filing, she's supposed to file the return. Correct? If she's filing separately, then obviously you don't need to file it. It's obviously, if she's filing that, you don't need to file it, obviously. They have the benefit, sweetie. बिल्कुल सही बात है. If they are filing married, filing jointly, they have the benefit. But here it is the unnecessary disadvantage also to the husband ना कि अगर टैक्स देना पड़ गया तो टैक्स अथॉरिटीज हस्बैंड के पीछे भी आ जाएगी ना. हस्बैंड तो कुछ कमा भी नहीं रहे, तो अननेसेसरी हस्बैंड भी फंस जाएगा ना इस केस में टैक्स देने में. इसलिए हस्बैंड विल नॉट लाइक टू फाइल मैरिड फाइलिंग जॉइंट टुगेदर. क्लियर व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? Obviously, together they file, they'll get a better standard deduction, no doubt about this. But obviously, husband will not like to file it in this case. Is a question to please. Which is please. Okay. Any no question, guys? Sweetie question. Okay. As an individual, you file 1040. 1040. When do you file? When you file 1040, guys? 1040 you file on 15th of April, guys. So 2025 return, I will file on 15th of April 2026. Is that okay? If I could not file it, if I didn't get a chance to file the return, is it possible for me to get the extension? Yes. You can get 6-month extension, guys. So that means 6-month extension is going to be till 15th of October 2026. For getting that extension, you file form 4868. Is that point clear, guys? But you have to apply for extension beforehand. ऐसा नहीं है कि you have the date has gone, 15th April has gone, then you realize, oh, I have to file the return, and then you're applying for the extension. You have to apply beforehand, guys. Is my point clear, guys? Extension for filing the return. If you are not able to file the return, can you extend the timeline? In India also, Anjali, your due date of filing the return is 31st of July, but maybe you're busy on 31st of July. So you are extending it. Okay, I want to file till 31st of January. You are applying for that. Clear, guys? Example ही तो है और क्या है आशा? You are supposed to file by 2025, but by 15th of April, but you could not file, so you have applied for the extension. India में there is a different concept, Anjali. India में there is a concept or the delayed return. ठीक है? If you are not supposed to pay the taxes, then you can do 31st of December. But that's a different thing, different concept. Correct. आपका नाम अभी भी आपने चेंज नहीं किया है. टीम आपको क्लास से बाहर निकाल देगी. आगरा डब्लू, प्लीज चेंज योर नेम. Change your name, Agra W. if a taxpayer allow the fiscal year is typically going to be same. If it is, so Manish question is, if I am not following calendar year, I'm following some other period, then Manish, it is going to be 15th of the fourth month. And this is going to be 15th of the 10th month, whatever the period you are following. Will the extension start from Many fixed it, 15th of October. That's the final due date for me. That's the final eventual date. You can change on your own, Pooja. If you can go and there is an option of renaming it. You have the option. If you go to your chat, you can rename yourself. Okay? Do it. Because tomorrow onwards, they'll not admit you otherwise. Go to your name and you can rename that. This extension, guys, this extension, what we are having here is only for the return filing. Okay? This extension is only for the return filing. Taxes I have to pay on 15th of April. Taxes I have to pay 15th of April. For the taxes payment, there is no extension. Is that point clear, guys, what I'm saying? There's no extension for the taxes payment. How many filing returns we are having, guys? 5 we are having. Kya kya hai? Let's start quickly. What are the 5? Single. Very nice. Married filing jointly. Married filing separately. Head of the household, qualifying widow or widower. Now, mostly for all of them, okay? Mostly for all of them, there are few conditions. That means, if I am, let's say, single, can I file married filing jointly? If I am single, can I file married filing jointly? If I am single, can I file married filing separately? Can I file qualifying widow, widower? No. So generally, there are terms and conditions for that. So single is more like a ETC category. Single is more like a ETC category. That means if you are not falling anywhere else, automatically by default, you are going to fall into the single category. Is that clear, guys, what I'm saying? I will start with another category, which is called surviving spouse. Let's talk about this. Let's say on 1st of January 2025, husband H and W got married. On 31st of July, wife died. So who's left now? Who's left on 31st of December? Who's left? Husband is left. Wife to die, no? Sindhu. Husband is left. What return husband will file? Single, qualifying widow, widower. So, any answer, qualifying widow, widower. करेक्ट डेथ है तो डेथ के केस में क्वालिफाइंग विडो विडो होना चाहिए सर्वाइव स्पाउस बट नो इन द ईयर ऑफ डेथ in the year of death the filing status you can file is married filing joint. Is that point clear, guys, what I'm saying? In the first year, in the year of death, you will file married filing joint. Okay. But what about surviving spouse? Surviving spouse to था इसी दिन के लिए. Surviving spouse you are going to get for next 2 years. For the next 2 years, if few conditions we will discuss, if those conditions are satisfied, then you are going to get surviving spouse. Is that point clear, guys, what I'm saying? So in this case, husband is going to file married filing jointly. But there is one problem. Married filing jointly, for that, are you not supposed to be married? For married filing jointly, you're supposed to be married. But are they married on 31st of December, guys? Are they married on 31st of December? Huh? Are they married? Wife तो died ना. कुछ लोग कहेंगे अरे हम मन से दिल से जुड़े हुए हैं अभी तक. नहीं. Are you there? No. So this is where the exception. Death is the exception. In case of a death, we don't look year end. We look on the date of death. On the date of death, are they married? Are they married on the date of death, guys? Are they married on the date of death? Yes, they are married on the date of death. So husband can file married filing jointly. Is this point clear or not, guys? Everyone? So this is the exception that in case of a death, we are not looking year end, we are looking date of death. Guys, question quickly. Clear? Should we move? Anyone, any doubt? Guys, question तो please पूछो. It will get complicated otherwise. Question नहीं है, ठीक है, चलो मैं. Year of death. Let's say this is 2020. Let's say wife die here. What status is available for husband in this year? If scenario में बाद में करूंगा सारे. आयुष सब कवर हो जाएगा. Married filing jointly. Now 2021, what status is available? Surviving spouse. Who will get surviving spouse? Wife or husband? SH. Husband, because wife is no more. No, she's dead. So husband will get surviving spouse. 2022, what you will get? Again, surviving spouse. 2023, what you will get? Will you get married filing jointly? नहीं. Surviving spouse? नहीं. Maybe single or HOH. HOH क्या पता नहीं, we'll see that. But not married filing jointly. Point clear अभी? ठीक. If married है तो बहुत ही चीज है ना यार, वो तो इसकी तो बात ही नहीं कर रहे. जो केस दिख रहा है आपको सामने उसकी बात कर रहे हैं. Guys, clear? ठीक. You will not. This is how it is, Anjali. We want, see, पहले साल में we are giving married filing jointly, which is good for the person or not. How it can be? It can be. You are saying in the year 2023, you are saying it. In which year, Konkana, you are saying single or head of the household? Konkana, 2023. Okay. I think your question, Lokesh, and Anjali's question is pretty much the same. But he's still widower, right? You mean to say in Lokesh, 2023, you are saying. See, why we are doing it. See, the whole idea is in the first year, in the year of death, when husband is getting, क्या मिल रहा है आपको husband को? नहीं, benefit नहीं अंजलि, क्या मिल रहा है filing status? आयुष, मैं if question बाद में करवाऊंगा, आप बार बार same question paste मत कीजिए. I'll take if the question. सारे if question note कर लीजिए, हम करेंगे सारे. ठीक है? एक जो कर रहे हैं उसको पहले let's finish this. what status husband will get it? Married filing jointly, good for husband or bad for husband? Good. So what government is doing in this case, what government is doing in that case, that someone has lost the family member. So basically, emotionally, person is very weak. Plus, it could be a financial burden also. It could be the scenario that previously two people are earning. If your wife was also earning in that case. Now, there's only one bread earner in that case. So that's why the government is giving the benefit of married filing jointly. Are we good with this? Similarly, government is extending this benefit for the next 2 years. If you see, you might have seen the uh, tax slabs also. Surviving spouse will get exactly the same thing. If you see here, married filing jointly, surviving spouse, same standard deduction. Can you see? Similarly, if you see the slabs also, they are getting the same slab. See here, same slab they are getting. So government is saying कि अभी you are having a burden on you, so we are extending this benefit for you to not 2 years. सवाल आता है अरे 2 साल क्यों 20 साल क्यों नहीं, ये तो कोई बात ही नहीं है ना, ये तो ऐसे तो कभी तो गवर्नमेंट इज सेइंग कि 2 साल में यू विल रिकवर, यू विल स्टैंड ऑन योर फीट. ऐसे जिंदगी भर ना देगी गवर्नमेंट आप 2 साल गवर्नमेंट ने गिव इन द टाइम सो दैट यू विल स्टैंड ऑन योर फीट. Point clear what I'm saying? No government gives you the benefit forever. No? Now you ask your point, Ayush. Quickly. If husband marries again after 1 month of that, you will file the two deductions. इसमें एक ही मिलेगी ना आयुष. मैरिड केस हम कर लेंगे, मैरिड का केस दोबारा कर लेंगे, एक ही मिलेगी, एक ही रिटर्न फाइल करेगा ना गाइस. ठीक है. क्या ऑटोमेटिकली सर्वाइविंग स्पाउस मिलेगा? If spouse does in line of duty, then does to extends. You mean to say if husband goes for a war zone or something? In line of what duty? हाँ नहीं कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. केस टू केस है ये. Okay. For surviving spouse, guys, for surviving spouse, there are conditions. If you have satisfied the condition, then surviving spouse. Not satisfy the condition, no surviving spouse. Conditions क्या है? We have not done it. I will do the condition. Don't worry about this. ठीक है, यहां तक क्लियर है guys? H on 20th of March, H and W got married, guys. Here, on 22nd March, husband died. Who's alive? Wife is alive. What status wife is going to get? Even if they were married for 2 days, still it is going to be married filing jointly. Are we good? Is that clear, guys? Let's say husband and wife, they were married for 20 years. On 10th of February, they got divorced. 10th of February 2025, they got divorced. On 12th of February, wife died. What status? Who's alive? Husband is alive. What status husband will get? Not married filing jointly, guys. Not married filing jointly. Not married filing jointly. Why? In the year of death, it is married filing jointly, no, guys? No. On the date of death, we are liking Jyoti. On the date of death, 10th, 12th of February, are they married? They are not married. That's why the status is going to be single. Are we good with this? Jyoti, clear? next 2 years, if let's say next 2 years, नहीं ज्योति मैंने डिस्कस किया था ना 31st of December को इज हस्बैंड मैरिड, on 31st of December, ज्योति तभी मिलेगा मैरिड फाइलिंग पॉइंट, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट 2 years, hypothetically I don't know what are the conditions, but let's say next 2 years husband has satisfied the conditions, will you give husband surviving spouse? No, Anjali, no, कौन बना? What is widow or widower? When someone is married, that person be the widow or widower. No, someone is not married, someone is a divorce. So how that person is going to be surviving spouse or widower in that case? That's why you will not. कौन करना clear? Clear? कौन करना? अंजलि clear? Um, husband and wife, they are married for 5 years. You will find everything in your book. On 10th of February, wife died. On 12th of February, husband remarry. What status would you give to husband? Married filing jointly with the spouse who has died. Married filing with the spouse who has died. With the new spouse. With the new spouse, you will get married filing jointly. Correct. For the next 2 years, guys, for the next 2 years, if you have satisfied the conditions, can you file surviving spouse? No, but you are satisfying the conditions. You are satisfying the conditions, guys. Correct. So it is going to be married filing jointly. Are we good? Point clear, guys? Everyone? Any question till now, guys? Anyone, any question? Now, husband has filed the spouse, नई spouse के साथ. Who is left? This wife is left. No, guys. Someone will file the return for her also. Because till 10th of February, she might have earned some income. Here, interestingly, anyone whoever is going to be the legal executor. That means it could be any family member also, it can be court appointed also. Here, the return for the wife is going to be married filing separately. Is that clear what I'm saying? नहीं मिलेगा prefer no. Are we good? यहाँ तक clear है guys? ठीक. कोई क्वेश्चन है यहाँ तक तो प्लीज पूछ लीजिएगा. Is that good? We have discussed surviving spouse. क्या नाम है उस पूरी कंडीशंस का, क्या नाम है उस पूरे फाइलिंग स्टेटस का? Do you remember? Do you remember what is the filing status? Surviving spouse with DK, dependent child. That means, is it mandatory for you to have a spouse? Married filing separately. Is it mandatory for you to have a kid? Yes. If you want to take the surviving spouse, you should have a kid, guys. Is that okay, guys, what I'm saying? Which kind of a kid we are looking in this case? Dependent kid. Kid can be any kid. It can be biological kid. It can be step kid. It can be adopted kid. Which kid is not covered is a foster kid. Foster kid is not covered. What is the difference in the foster kid and adopted kid, guys? What is the difference in the foster and adopted kid, guys? Without documents means illegal हो गए ना अंजलि तो illegal kid के लिए तो वैसे ही नहीं मिलेगा आपको. Illegally you have adopted the kid. See, adopted kid means when you are having the parenting rights on the kid. Foster kid means you don't have the parenting rights. बच्चा बस आपके घर में रह रहा हो सकता है. The kid is staying with you. Maybe you are providing the resources to the kid. You are providing the books. You are just providing the books to the kid. You are providing the food to the book. In that case, that is something not really temporary, permanent, but it is not like a resources you are providing. Adoption means you are getting the adoption rights. You are getting the parenting rights in that. Is that okay, guys? What I'm saying? So that's our first condition, guys. That is something which is our first condition. Foster means you are fostering that person. आप उसको पैसे दे रहे हो, पढ़ाई के लिए कुछ खाना दे रहे हो, पढ़ाई के लिए बुक्स दे रहे हो, ट्यूशन फीस है, फॉस्टर कर रहे हो ना, इंग्लिश है तो किसी को पाल रहे हो आप. Here, this is the first condition, guys, that your kid can be all the kids. Except which kid? In the DK, all the kids are including except which kid? Except foster kid. Should we remember it? Yes, you should remember it because this is what they can confuse you at this level. चलो मैं यहाँ तक ठीक है. ठीक. Second condition, guys. Let's look at the second condition. Second condition is that you are maintaining the home. Who is maintaining the home, guys? Who is maintaining the home? Taxpayer कौन है यहाँ पे? Surviving spouse. Good. Surviving spouse is maintaining the home. When I say maintaining the home, what do you mean by the maintaining? Maintaining means whatever is the cost of upkeep. Whatever is the cost of upkeep. घर चलाने की कुछ कॉस्ट होगी ना गाइस. घर का रेंट देना है, यूटिलिटीज है, प्रॉपर्टी का इंश्योरेंस है, घर में खाना है, जो भी घर चलाने की बेसिक कॉस्ट है गाइस. If surviving spouse is providing more than 50% of the cost, that means, let's say, if running the cost of this house is 10,000 and surviving spouse is providing 3,000, is this condition satisfied? Is this condition satisfied? No. But if he or she is providing $6,000, is this condition satisfied? Satisfied. Is that okay, guys? This home should be a principal residence for whom? This should be a principal residence for DK. बच्चे का principal residence होना चाहिए, guys. ठीक है. For the kid, for the whole year, for the entire year, that should be the principal residence of the kid. Are we good? Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? If let's say this is the home, here surviving spouse is staying and DK is also staying here. Okay. The cost of running the house is 10,000. But entire 10,000 is paid by the grandfather. DK के grandfather pay कर रहे हैं. That means her father-in-law is paying this amount. Scenario clear, guys, what I'm saying? In this case, can she claim the status of a surviving spouse? Can she claim it? No. Good. First condition satisfied. Do you have a DK? Yes, you have a DK. Is this the principal residence of the DK for the whole year? Yes. But are you maintaining the house, guys? No. This condition is not satisfied. Since this condition is not satisfied, you will not get the surviving spouse. I hope my point is clear. Anjali, clear? Yes, no, maybe. हो सकता है the kid has been hospitalized for 1 month. That means is it full 12 month? नहीं, irrelevant है guys. See, it is very much possible that the kid is studying in a school. ठीक है? I'm saying how much period you are looking, Anjali, for this kid? We are saying that this should be the principal residence of the kid for how many months? इस बच्चे का प्रिंसिपल रेजिडेंस होना चाहिए अंजलि कितने महीनों के लिए? इफ बाद में करूंगा अभी. अंजलि आर यू देयर? 2 साल मैंने कर बोला आपसे. फॉर द होल ईयर ना, दिस हैज टू बी द प्रिंसिपल रेजिडेंस फॉर द होल ईयर. अंजलि क्लियर? मैं थोड़ा फोकस करके सुना करो, अदरवाइज हम पूरी क्लास में रिपीट ही करते रह जाएंगे सारी चीजें. It has to be principal residence for the whole year. That means 12 months. ये बात clear है guys, everyone? But this is not a very firm condition. It's not a very firm condition. It is possible that kid got hospitalized for 1 month. So that means have you satisfied 12 months now? Is the kid staying in the 12 month? नहीं है ना नथिया. कैसे 1 महीना तो हॉस्पिटलाइज है, तो 12 महीने नहीं है ना. Is that clear what I'm saying? Anjali, clear what I'm saying? इफ की बात ही नहीं कर रहे ना यार लोकेश, जो कर रहे हैं वो सुनिए. 12 मंथ्स में से 1 मंथ हो गया तो 11 मंथ ही हुआ ना घर के अंदर. ये बात क्लियर है गाइस? एवरीवन इज इट ओके? ओके. So what we are saying in this case, even if you are away for a month, it's okay. This is what is known as temporary absences. So even for some period you are out, maybe the kid has been hospitalized for a month, it is very much possible that kid is studying in a hostel. तो हो सकता है हॉस्टल में रहता हो, बोर्डिंग में पढ़ता हो 5 महीने. You are staying in the house only for 7 months. That's still okay. That's still okay. What we are looking in this case, that is this your principal residence or not? That's all. Number of the months is irrelevant, is not too much a firm condition. Is that clear what I'm saying? Everyone, is that okay? मैं कर लूंगा, इफ तो कर लूंगा रवि. ये क्लियर वो क्लियर है कि नहीं क्लियर है? वरना फिर आप मेरे से रिपीट करवाओगे सेम चीज. जो करा वो सुना नहीं सुना आपने? रवि जो ये डिस्कस किया वो सुना आपने? Can you clarify if the husband dies and husband no कैसे कर लेगा? आप बताओ गाइस. बेसिक, पूरी बेसिक चीज है ना, आप सुन ही नहीं रहे हो तो कैसे होगा? गाइस बताइए, आप इस वाले सवाल का जवाब दीजिए. Can, if the husband dies, wife have no kids for the next 2 years, she'll file it. पहली कंडीशन है ना, डीके होना ही चाहिए. That's the first condition we are discussing. Without DK, you will not get it. Clear, Praveen? I'm saying मेरी बात सुन लिया करो, otherwise आप मिस कर जाओगे what we are doing it. I'll take all the questions. I'm not going anywhere. But ये मिस हो जाएगा तो you will not understand this guys. ठीक है? अच्छा, अब पूछ लीजिए क्वेश्चन जल्दी से, इसके जिसके भी क्वेश्चन हैं guys. Anyone any doubt, any question? Anjali question, Srinath question, Akshay, Jyoti, Lokesh, Prakhar. ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस क्या होते हैं मुझे बताओ, एग्जाम्पल दीजिए. Give me example. Child lives in the hostel for the entire हाँ still मिलेगा. But is this your principal residence or not? Answer is yes. तभी मिलेगा. Clothing, education. Education से घर चलता है. Is education cost of upkeep? लोकेश. Cost of upkeep देख रहे हैं ना goods. Clothing कपड़ों से घर चलता है. Cost of upkeep we are looking at that. We are not looking बच्चे का खर्चा. We are looking cost of upkeep. पढ़िए. अब पढ़ते हैं इसको. Guys ठीक है. Yeah, Nathia, whatever I'm answering to these guys, I'm answering their question only. So I'm not discussing any concept in in Hindi. I'm just answering whatever their question is, which is not relevant for you. Okay, let's do it. Read, guys, please. Anyone, any question asking now? After the guys, any question in this? Done reading? Question, sweetie question. Akash, Rishi, Prabhat, Montana. We'll take break, 15 minutes break. Just finish this, then we'll take a break. Question है तो please पूछिएगा. Ravi, question. Question को भी stop. Yeah, I might stop. So you're saying both are not eligible. How are you not eligible if you got married? someone got married, then you're not eligible. Question, Lokesh, Anjali question, Ayush. आप पूछिए गाइस, आपके जितने इफ वाले क्वेश्चन आप पूछिए प्लीज. This is the qualifying expenses. Lokesh, you were asking na. I was saying cost of upkeep na. So these are the expenditures. Because the whole idea what we are looking location, that is why are you getting the surviving spouse? In condition, if you don't have a kid, do you get the surviving spouse? If you don't have a kid, if you don't have a DK, will you get the surviving spouse? No. So that means having kid is important. Okay? You are having a kid, but you are not maintaining it for the kid. You're not maintaining the house. Would you get the surviving spouse? मिलेगा लोकेश? नहीं. because because it's not only having a DK is enough. You should incur some monetarily. That is what the point is, not that you are having some kind of a financial responsibility in that case. That's why you're getting it. In the example which I gave you, that grandfather is funding it. So you are anyway not taking any responsibility. Then why should we give you more benefit in that case? You're not getting it. Third scenario, it should be a principal residence. So that's the whole point. Na? ऐसा नहीं है ना कि the kid has come to the house only for 10 days and you're still getting the benefit of a surviving spouse. So that's the whole point, that this is the principal residence. It should not be the case that the surviving spouse is staying with the. आप लिखे जा रहे हो लोकेश, आप मेरी बात ही नहीं सुन रहे हो. You're typing, you're not listening to me. आप मेरी बात सुनो, मैं आपको पूरा टाइम दूंगा लिखने के लिए भी आपको. Listen to me ना, otherwise you'll miss what I'm saying. आप ही के लिए जवाब दे रहा हूँ, आप टाइप कर रहे हो. Listen. Just broke the flow. I'm saying third case is what I was saying. It could be the case. No, the surviving spouse is staying with the boyfriend, and kid comes only 10 days, comes only for 10 days, and you are still getting the benefit of it. Then that's not correct. No, you have to be. This has to be the principal residence of the kid. Na? Then you're getting the benefit. I've already answered your point. If not stayed for 1 year, principal can survive. How? Why you're not stayed? Why not stayed? Give me an example, Anjali. Why? What if they married filing before the spouse? They still will get the benefit of married filing jointly. You mean to say, Nishta, before the death, let's say death happens in 2025, Nishta, and death happens in 2025, and till 2024, they were married filing separately. Is that what you're saying, Nishita? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still you can do. If not stay for 1 year in the residence, can do. So your point is, Anjali, that let's say the kid got hospitalized for the whole year. Is that what you say? Let's say kid got hospitalized for the whole year, right, Anjali? कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Is that the principal residence or not? Answer is yes, मिलेगा. Correct, Anjali, but this correct, Nishita, but this is only for the year of death. After that, the surviving spouse. Clear, Anjali? Any other question, guys? Feel free to ask. No, I'll take 5 minutes more. I'll take 5 minutes more and read this also. ये तो करेगी मेरे कल सब कुछ filing for read this. Yes. Still. Done reading, guys? Everyone? I hope आप लोग पढ़ रहे होगे, guys. Please read so that if you have any question, you can ask me. Oh, this also. Okay, self-explanatory. Correct. Done. Oh, she was still inspired. Read this also. Yellow mark you can ignore. वो बाद में करेंगे ना आकाश, इसलिए तो छोड़ा है मैंने. Anjali, standard deduction you should do. Standard deduction is something important. Digitals means returns and the digits. You mean to say results returns are digital? You mean to say will you file online returns? Is that what your question is? Digital is what? As in you will file it online, right? No, obviously, yes. Okay, perfect. We can stop here, guys. The rest I'll continue with you after the break. Yes, Jyoti? Two guys, anyone has a question? Super. Jyoti, your question? Yes. What's your question? You need to say last 5 points, no? So same sex couples, same gender qualify for merit filing status. ये तो clear होगा, I think. This is what we have already done. This applies to specifically to married individuals. Obviously, if your marriage is legal, then you can do that. ये clear है, ज्योति? And does not extend to those domestic partnership and the civil union. Relevant नहीं है for your exams. But domestic partnership क्या होता है? Domestic partnership, they are not legally married. They are domestic partnership. If someone is staying together, more like a boyfriend and girlfriend, more like a partners in that case. They are not covered here. They are not married. They are more like a partners. Since they are partners, they will not get the marriage filing jointly. This is what they are saying. Does not extend to domestic partnerships. Point clear? Jyoti, up to here. Now, civil unions. What is civil unions? Many states create few relationship. They will classify as a couple only. Okay? Those are called the civil unions. Not all the states. Some states do that. But again, not relevant. That is still not considered as a married couple. So again, you will not get this. That's all. In your exams, they will not ask you what is domestic partnership civil unions because that's more of a US thing in that case, not a tax thing. ठीक है, ज्योति? Wait a second, I'll take the Lokesh question also. This is 15th of 4th, same thing. This line applies to the return in this case also. The taxpayer is granted a 2 months automatic extension to file if on the regular due date they are living outside US and the Puerto Rico. So if you are staying outside US, so automatically you will get the 2 month extension location. Even if I don't file it, or their place of business of post of duty or the military service. So generally you will get the 2 month extension if you are on a military duty, then automatically you will get the extension of 2 months in this case, Lokesh. And not even that, basically 15th of June. Not even that, in case of you are on the military duty, you can generally get the extension of 6 to 8 months also, case to case. Clear? Clear, Lokesh? Any other question, guys? For your question? After the break, we'll start with head of the household. Before that, any question, then ask me. On case we don't need. Correct. No, not in US. No, you are obviously going outside US, Lokesh. No, it depends again the case to case, no, Lokesh. If you are into that particular area, there is a civil unrest in that particular city, in that particular state, and then you have to go in that case. Fine. Let's stop here. I will see you guys at 10:45. Okay. All right, everyone, let's start. Before I start, anyone, any question? No? Tell me one thing. If this is the home, in this home, two kids are staying. One is biological kid, and second is a foster kid. Is this person going to get the surviving spouse? Even if foster kid is staying, even if the foster kid is staying in the house. But isn't it the foster kid not allowed? But isn't it the foster kid not allowed? So should we have proportionate? Should I have proportionate? Should be proportionate. When it to proportionate. Yeah. See, what are the benefits? Standard deduction, slabs. So it's not going to be changed. No, it would remain the same. Nothing. There's nothing proportionate thing. Right, Rina? Clear? Uh, let's see. I'm writing a note and then talk about the note. In the case of birth or death of dependent kid, period available shall be considered as full period for surviving spouse. Done. Copied. Year is 2023, 2024, 2025. Here, on 1st of May, let's say wife died. So husband is left. What status will you give to husband? Married filing jointly. Correct. Let's say husband is left with son. Husband is satisfying all the three conditions which we have discussed, right? Husband is satisfying the condition. What status husband is going to get next year? Surviving spouse. But unfortunately, here on 15th of March, kid die. So actually, for how many months the kid is there? Almost 2.5 months, guys, here. But we are looking for 12 months. Doesn't matter. This is what it meant. In case of a death or a decay, period available, though the period available is only 2.5 months, we will still consider it as the full period. That means for this year also, we will get the surviving spouse. Is that point clear, guys? Twenty 2024, 2025, 2026. Let's say here. On 1st of December 2024, husband died. When husband died, the wife was pregnant. She delivered the baby here on 1st of August. Scenario clear? So baby is effectively for how many months in there? August, September, October, November, December. Only for 5 months. But still, is the wife going to get the surviving spouse? Still, the wife is going to get the surviving spouse. Are we good? Is that point clear, guys? What I'm saying? This is the meaning of the note, guys. In case of a death or the birth. Now I'll move. I will discuss about HOH, head of the household. How many conditions is there for the surviving spouse, guys? How many conditions we have done with the surviving spouse? 3 conditions we have done it. 3 conditions that you should have a DK. Second condition is you are maintaining the home. Maintaining the home means you are providing more than 50%. Third condition, it should be a principal resident for the kid for the whole year. So 3 conditions. Similarly, in a HOH, we are going to discuss 3 conditions, right? Let's see. First condition is taxpayer who wants to be HOH. That person should be unmarried. Unmarried means will the single will fall here? Will the single will fall here? Yes. Will the divorce will fall here? Will the divorce will fall here, guys? Divorce will also fall. So the first condition is the taxpayer should be unmarried or considered unmarried. Considered unmarried. Considered unmarried means are you unmarried? No. You are married. But herein for HOH purposes, we will assume you unmarried. Kab hoga? When you are married and you are staying apart from your spouse from last 6 months. For the last 6 months, you are living separate from the spouse. In that case, we will consider you unmarried. Is that point clear, guys? What I'm saying? Point clear? If let's say I'm talking about husband and wife, is it possible husband is filing married filing jointly, wife is filing married filing separately? No. Is it possible husband is filing married filing separately, wife is also filing married filing separately? Possible. Is it possible husband is filing HOH? Huh? Provided, what is the condition? What is the condition? That they are staying separate for last 6 months. Guys, clear? In this case, can wife file married filing jointly? No, she will not. Kaun karna clear? Then what the wife will file? She'll file married filing separately. Is it possible both are filing HOH separately? Possible, Sindhu, provided all the 3 conditions are satisfied by the husband, all the 3 conditions are satisfied by the wife separately. If both are satisfying, you can still do that. I hope it is okay, guys. Point clear. First condition, what I have done with you, that you should be unmarried or considered unmarried. Consider unmarried means you are staying apart from your spouse in the last 6 months. Second condition is taxpayer who wants to be HOH. That person should not be surviving spouse. That person should not be a qualifying widower or the surviving spouse. Is the point clear, guys? What I'm saying? Third condition, guys. Third condition. Taxpayer is maintaining the home. Taxpayer is maintaining the home. Maintain means, come on, how much you are providing? Maintain means how much you are providing? You are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep. Guys, clear? Have we done it somewhere? Have we done this somewhere? Where? Correct. Same thing you have done in the surviving spouse. Correct. But in the surviving spouse, or I can say qualifying widow, widower, for whom you were maintaining the house, you were maintaining the house for DK, dependent kid guy. In HOH, you are maintaining the house for QPs. Who are QPs? Qualifying persons. Who are including in the qualifying persons? I'll talk about this guys. Okay. So qualifying persons. Okay. This is the one difference. I hope it is okay. Second difference, qualifying widow, widower. This is the principal residence. Remember, guys, for how many months it was the principal residence, guys? It was the principal residence for how many months, guys? For the DK. This is for the whole year. Exactly. This is for the whole year. But here it is for the half year. So easy to remember. This is W. This is H. Is that okay? You want to take a screenshot? Please do. Done. Should we move? Copy. Should we move? Let's see. Let's say cost of upkeep of the house. Let's say this is the home, or is the expenditure is, let's say, rent. Rent is $800. Taxpayer is paying $500 out of it. Let's say any kind of a repair is 900. Out of the taxpayer is paying 600. Insurance you have taken 1500. Taxpayer is paying 1000. Can taxpayer be HOH, guys? Can taxpayer be HOH? Akash, Anjali, Jyoti, Ayush. Why? How come? Why? 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 Total expenditure is 900, 1700, 1700 plus 1500, 3200. And he is providing 2100. 2100 divided by 3200. Good, Jyoti. So you are providing 65%, which is more than 50%. So yes, you can be HOH. Now, who are going to be qualifying persons? That means for whom you are maintaining the home house. QPs. QPs में there are 3 people who are going to fall here. ठीक है? QPs include QCs. QCs is qualifying child. Whose child? Taxpayer child. ठीक है, guys, point clear what I'm saying? QPs include parents, guys. Whose parents? Taxpayer. Guys, clear what I'm saying? QPs include relatives. Relative. Guys, clear what I'm saying? So QPs include QC, parents, relatives. So what we are saying you are maintaining the house, guys. We are saying you are maintaining the house, guys. So that means in your house, all of them is going to stay. QC will also stay, parents will also stay, relative will stay. Everyone should stay in the house. Huh? Yes, no. Either of them, either of them, whether it is going to be QC, whether it is the parent, whether it is the relative. So the whole idea is head of the household. You are taking the responsibility of these guys. If you are doing that, we are going to give you a better status. We are giving you head of the household status. Are we good? Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? ठीक है? Is taxpayer in this house, is taxpayer is supposed to stay with these guys? Huh. Taxpayer is supposed to stay with these guys. With whom? With QC, with parents, with relatives. I hope it is okay. Yes, no, maybe. But for parents, guys, for parents, this living condition is waived. For parents, living condition is waived. That means, is it mandatory for you to stay with the parents? It's not mandatory for the taxpayer to stay with the parents. Guys, point clear, everyone, what I'm saying? Yes, no, maybe. See, it's a very common thing in US, guys. It's a very common thing in the US that the parents are staying, let's say, in the nursing home, in the old age home. So if the parents are staying, let's say, in the nursing home, okay? If let's say parents are staying in the old age home, parents are staying in the nursing home, and taxpayer is providing for it more than 50%, then is the taxpayer staying with them? Is taxpayer staying with them? No. Even if you are not staying, still you will get HOH. Still you will get the benefit of HOH, guys. I hope my point is clear, guys, what I'm saying. Yes, no, maybe. Point clear, guys? Anjali, clear? This is the home. The home running expenditure is $10,000. Here, taxpayer stays and his parents also stays. And taxpayer is providing full 10,000 of this house. Can taxpayer be claimed as HOH? Huh? But parents are staying here, guys. Parents are staying here. Still, it is okay. But parents are not supposed to stay, na, guys? Isn't it? Hmm? Parents are not supposed to stay, isn't it? ऐसा नहीं है कि parents are not supposed to stay. The living condition is waived, but if they are staying, there is no problem. It's not a bad thing. We have waived the condition. If they are staying, there is no problem, guys. Clear? This point is clear, guys, what I'm saying? Nine. Correct. Any question till now, guys? Nine. For other people, RV means for other people's, that means QC relatives, you are supposed to maintain for 6 months. But for the parents, since we have waived the living condition, the period is going to be 12 months. So in a way, we have given one benefit from one hand, another hand we have taken the benefit. For parent, you are supposed to maintain for full 12 months. Is that clear, guys? Let's quickly read it from the book. Simple or complicated. Read anyone, any question, please ask me, guys. Yes. Here, foster side is also. Divorce can file head of the household. You tell me, Anshul, can divorce file head of the household? Yes, obviously. This is what we have done. We started with that only. That should be either unmarried or considered unmarried. तो उसमें आ जाओगे आप. Divorce should be unmarried. Anshul. Clear what I'm saying? Widow is not covered. Widow is not. This is the second condition. No? Anjali. Done reading, guys. पढ़ लिया. This is the same. You see. Uh, read this also. Which is going to be the QP. Just the mark portion. Done. Just the mark. Done. Any question? Jyoti question. Sheena question. Pompana question. Mukesh. How did they understand? This C part. Read the C part. Done? Is it clear now? So remember the pointer which I gave you, that is it possible husband and wife, can they file the marriage, can they file the head of the household? Possible hai, possible if both husband and wife is satisfying all the three conditions, that means it is very much possible that wife is maintaining the home for her parents, husband is maintaining for his parents. So both can claim head of the house. Is that okay, guys? Now, till now, any question, guys? Whatever we have done it in that, any question, please ask. Huh, guys? No, no question. We'll quickly do the questions which I've run through, and we'll wrap up there. Yes. What is the answer? Where is the deduction for the QBI applied in the individual tax formula as a deduction from the AGI, separate from the standard deduction in itemized deduction? Correct. Mark and Molly met at the New Year's Eve, 31st of December, year 1. They instantly bonded, fell in love, and married on 11/30. The status is married filing job. Correct. Okay. See, died in April. No? In the year of death. In the year of death, in the year of death, married filing jointly you get, no? Not surviving spouse. So A is the answer. Clear? Jyoti, clear? Year of death तो ये मिला है. इसको you can ignore this traditional hiring. And you, so Kumar, what is the answer? Manish, Sweetie. They are legally separate, no guys. When they are legally separate means they are divorced. When they are divorced, how can you file marriage filing separate? When the person is divorced, then it is single, legally separated. No? Legally separated means divorce. Divorce means single. Clear, everyone? Manish, clear? Hmm. What is the answer, guys? E for this, Jyoti? Joe is 37 years of age. His wife died during the year. He has not remarried. His wife has no income. They have two kids. Year of death, it is married filing jointly, no? Not had clear? Clear? Easy. In the year of death, it is going to be married filing jointly. One thing. Should it not be married filing jointly, guys? It should be the married filing jointly. Death the case, isn't it? Next year. Good point. We are looking next year. Sweetie, we are looking for next year. Next year is going to be qualified widow. Correct. Clear? Sweetie, clear? May I clear? This is good question, guys. Try, everyone try this question. Everyone, hang on. People who are saying, everyone, whoever is saying A as the answer, that means whoever is saying single as the answer, please tell me why HOH, no HOH. Why not HOH? Why not HOH? People who are saying single, my question to you is why not HOH? In ईयर का कोई कनेक्शन ही नहीं है ना फोन का नाम HOH में. Okay, guys, don't react to anyone's chat. No, it is not a Facebook that you're reacting to the comments. Ashika, okay. Simple, guys. It is going to be a single because for the parents you are supposed to provide. For the parents you are supposed to provide for 12 months. Now, here Mary has moved into the assisting living facility in August. That's why not. Is my point clear? What about for kids? Why are you not going to get for kids, guys? For children, are you not going to get the HOH? Because they are not staying. Correct. Good point. They are moved out. Clear, guys? Everyone, is that okay? We'll do this last question. Question है Srinath? Not clear? Is it clear, Srinath? But waived off now for what? So what is your answer, Anjali? D, head of the household. Okay. Waived off for what, Anjali? What is waived off? What is waived off, Anjali? Parents stay, correct. Parents stay, there's no problem. I have not even said that parents wait is a problem, staying is a problem. For parents, how many months you are supposed to provide? Anjali, for parents, how many months you are supposed to provide? Anjali? 12 months. You are providing from 1st of August. So are you providing for 12 months? Okay, it is not accurate. What I said, Manish, that normally other people's house should be 6 months. Is that okay? That means for the QC and for the relative, it should be the principal residence for 6 months, Manish. Is that okay? Manish, are you there? But for the parents, the condition is 12 months because we have to because we have waived that condition. So we have increased the period for the parents. That's all. Cost से मतलब नहीं है. हाँ, cost कह लो आप, but we are looking for the period of 12 months, no, Anjali? That's it, Manish. For others, we are looking 6 months. For the parents, we are looking 12 months. Here, parents are 1st of August, they are moving. So they are not providing for full 12 months. That's why no HOH. Okay, guys, clear? Any question, guys? Sweetie, clear? Perfect. I'll stop it here only. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and I'll start something new tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night.